We're getting reaction close to home about the secretary's firing.
And it is mixed. Some lawmakers say it's about time. Others say President Trump's hand was forced.
Jackson Stover spoke with some of our elected leaders. Jackson, what else did they have to say?
Well, Brian Lauren, there's a lot of anticipation to see where DHS goes from here. President Trump quickly nominated a sitting U.S. Senator to replace Noem. The lawmakers I heard from say this new appointment will be about winning Americans over on this administration's immigration reform.
We have made historic accomplishments at the Department of Homeland Security to make America safe again. That's what Secretary Kristi Noem had to say as it was announced by President Trump that she'd be stepping down from the top spot at the DHS. Some local officials say
it's about time.
That's Windsor County Senator Joe Major.
DHS has been absolutely ridiculous in how it's been carrying out its mission, quite frankly. And it's been disgusting.
Vermont Senator Peter Welch argues that Secretary Noem should have been removed months ago.
She really was responsible for that horrible violence in Minneapolis. It was absolutely outrageous and unforgivable.
Vermont GOP Chair Paul Dame believes the president had to make a compromise.
When the mission moved towards more deportation of folks who are already here, she wasn't really handling the job as well as people wanted her to.
Noem spent the last 2 days testifying in front of lawmakers, getting grilled from both sides of the aisle on how she handled Minneapolis and the reported hundreds of millions of dollars in spending on TV ads and a new jet, leading to her removal.
If a new secretary of DHS isn't good enough, I gotta ask the Democrats, then what is?
The president's next pick for the job is Oklahoma Senator Markwayne Mullin. Activist Will Lambeck is worried it'll be more of the same.
We know that Kristi Noem's firing is a reflection of how massively unpopular that department has become. And we imagine that the administration will continue to make tweaks to try to sell their policy of mass deportation.
Middlebury political science professor Matt Dickinson says he doesn't see any reason Senator Mullin doesn't accept the nomination and go through the process of having his peers confirm him.
I think he's probably got clear marching orders if you're coming in at DHS, and this assumes he'll be confirmed by the Senate, which I suspect will not be a problem. But I think he is going to be charged with trying to recoup some of the lost capital here on these issues.
Secretary Noem says she's looking forward to her new position as special envoy for the Shield of the Americas and plans to build on the partnerships she's forged during her time as Secretary of Homeland Security.
Now, NBC5 also reached out to Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders and New York Congresswoman Elise Stefanik about the secretary stepping aside. We haven't heard back yet. Reporting in the newsroom, Jackson Stover, NBC5 News.